welcome to the Purposefully Clear podcast. In this podcast, we're going to be telling stories about direct application of tools, processes, systems that lead to validating outputs for students and teachers. Systems change, if you will, through culturally validating pedagogy and leadership. Come along for the clear journey. Excited you're here. Hey, welcome to this episode with David. Looking at cognition as organic, human, even at the level of the air we breathe. Moving forward, I'm also going to offer a little bit of understanding that we need to let our minds rest, and so you're going to see some old content there as well. Hopefully you'll enjoy yourself. Let's be purposefully clear together.
Cognition is not something sort of this obscure, abstract way of being in the world, other than it's just what the air we breathe. So when we go to the classroom with it, when we say, how are you thinking? It's like, are you thinking more about comparisons? Or are you looking at frames of reference? Are you looking at analogies? Are you grouping things now? Are you comparing them? By the way, what's your frame of reference for comparing one thing and another? So the how of it also holds the what. It connects all those things together. And if we didn't have the how, all of these cognitive processes, things would sort of like, they would just fall apart. There's no, I sort of use the analogy to the underlying structure for our bodies. We have this skeletal structure. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't be alive. We wouldn't be living.
So are you, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, so.
Please do. Help me out here.
All right, bro, here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm hearing you tell me is that all humans, this is a human process. It's a human element. It's an element of being human, right? Cognition, and it is not, look, race is playing out in Minnesota so stinking bad that I can't even tell you. I stopped in a shop today to pick up some soil, and the guy was surprised to see me, and I asked him why. He said, because you're brown. On my way to pick you up, dude. I told you this. I mean, I had that conversation with you, right? I stopped just to pick up some soil, and that was the conversation.
Well,
right?
you see, and race, we think about what race, the recent book, I think it's 5 years old now, Caste.
Yeah.
Well, what is a caste? It's a social construct that says we're going to group people, right?
But what I'm offering is you're saying it's past that, David.
Oh, it's foundational to
You're
it all.
saying cognition it surpasses the caste. It's a human.
Well, it reveals the caste, too.
Okay, it reveals it, but you're suggesting it's a human condition. To be human is to be cognitive.
Absolutely.
That's what I meant by putting words in your mouth.
And I would say, because we're animals, we have animal tendencies, we are of the natural world. So these processes, it's sort of like if you just take a walk in the park, you can see all the processes, or you can see it in a single tree. A tree has, it has a life cycle, sequences, it has parts, it groups things together in limbs and branches. So all of these things, this is what I'm exploring now, is trying to get away from this idea of cognition as being sort of this highly analytic closed system, when in fact, it's, from my point of view, it's organic.
Well, Lasio Tohoja, greetings relatives, good morning. I just drove in from Zimmerman to support one of the districts that I work with and proud to support. And as I was driving in, lots of thoughts came to my mind, so I wanted to take a moment and share some of them with you. Today is December 21st. It's the winter solstice. It's the day with the least amount of sun, or the darkest day of the year. I want to talk a little bit about that. Things go in cycles. The universe is set up that way, and the world that we live in, the planet we live on, Mother Earth here functions in that way. And even Mother Earth rests. And so today is arguably that day that we refine or define as the darkest day of the year. I want each of you to know that even Mother Earth rests, and it's worthy of your time to take rest. And I hope you do take some rest, especially those of you who are educators that I support and work with. As you have some time coming up, take time to rest. Take time to love yourself. Take time to be still. It's a beautiful snow coming down today, and it's calm and it's peaceful. And as you enter this season, know that the light is coming. Every day will be brighter, and I would argue it'll be brighter because of you, if you take time to rest and care for yourself. So with that, know that you're loved, know that you're cared for, know that you're radically important, and find peace and rest. Much love and respect. Don't know to go high until we meet again.
And so when we convey to students, hey, by the way, here are these processes, they're sort of everywhere. You can also, though, focus them on anything you're learning, and you can think about how you're learning and how you as an individual learn in unique ways.
So you're taking the what and the how, and I've seen them kind of come into our conversation here,
Yeah.
but there's still this foundation of this Hyerlian idea of empowering the human, right?
Yeah.
Cognition, we've established, is a human element. So, i.e., seeing clear, obviously, the human purpose. That makes all sense to me. What I'm interested in is back to that Yoda a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Right? When we and throwing Yoda in on this, I think it will need. I don't even know how to make that work right now.
That's very close.
Right, but
That's
I mean,
very
what do I
good.
want to say? Child, I think he does. I don't know, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm trying to go with. But my point is, language introduces a different way of organizing cognition.
Mm-hmm.
I would argue it's an ontological structure, right?
So which came first? We were driving over, you mentioned Vygotsky.
Yeah.
What was his famous book? Thought and Language. So I go with the thing is just like I was referencing when Bob Price and I were working in Ethiopia, and we had a project there, or my work, when I was working in New York City. In New York City, in one school district of like 36 schools, there are 168 languages and dialects.
This is my point. This is where
Okay,
I'm going.
so-
You're picking up where I'm headed.
Okay, so here's my working theory that I'm exploring is that I believe that cognition is the foundation of language.
Okay.
Because how the hell else could we translate between languages?
Okay.
So where did language come from? I think it's these underlying patterns that then develop so in a way that language developed over time. It's evolutionary.
So we finished the third content episode, if you will. And some of you know you can get actually professional development credits through this podcast. Yes, we are offering a free credit for new subscribers, but some of you don't know about this course. All 6 episodes of David's is being offered in one comprehensive course. To learn more about that, check that out. I know there's an introductory offer price. I'm not worried about that. Go learn more about it. This is our opportunity to make this stuff stick. As an administrator, and I know as classroom teachers, time matters. So when you can get it all in one sock, if you will, it seems to make sense. So thanks. Looking forward to continually being purposefully clear together.
Well, welcome to the Producer's Corner. And actually, the night of the recording, I would have sat right there. And so this is the other view. I know it was dark that night, but we are seeing just the end of a sunset here in my dining area. And I'm excited to rest. Rev's message from, 2021 still rings true. As teachers, we have to take those breaks. It's a tough job. It's exhausting. So once in a while when you find just a little bit of beauty, and this is why I'm recording this now, take the time to appreciate it. Like we appreciate you. Connect with us if you need to. Get the supports you need. Take your rest. See you in episode 4.
Get revved up.
I am all rubbed up because of Fresno teachers. Hey, let me thank you so much for the teachers that have been working with us and the administrators. Dr. Regina Seabrook recently defended her dissertation, and look at this picture. This is what community looks like. Fresno teachers, thank you. Thank you so much for being engaged in the work, doing what is required, and caring about people. I'm all revved up because of you.